Fam, what's good? It's your boy. Welcome back, Suits and Scents. Thank you for stopping by, tuning to the channel. Today, fam, we're going to revisit the segment Forgotten but Not Forgotten. And today, we're going to the house of Xerjoff, and the fragrance is Fars. Gorgeous fragrance, family. Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. Oh, man. Beautiful fragrance. First time viewers, thank you for stopping by, tuning to the channel Suits and Scents. Before you make any decisions, go back, check out some of the other videos from Suits and Scents, and go from there. Continue, viewers and subscribers. Much love. Truly appreciate you. Can't stop. Won't stop. Not gonna stop. It's just not gonna happen. We're not stopping, fam. We're gonna keep it going. Okay? That's what we're gonna do. Alright, fam. We're gonna dive into the house of Fars. The house of Xerjoff. Talk about this fragrance Fars. Okay? Y'all come on back here. Alright, fam. Just the house of Xerjoff alone, the amount of fragrances that they have to present to its customers is just crazy ridiculous. Just crazy ridiculous. And Fars being one of them. It's a 2012 release. Right now, for this size, you on discount websites, you can get it probably for like $1.50. Okay, not bad price. It's a cool weather fragrance. It is, but me, I wear it whenever I want to. I just don't overspray with it. Beautiful scent. It's warm. Oh man, it's warm. It's spicy. It's inviting. It's a little woody. Okay, so let's talk about these notes in here. In the opening, you have lavender, bergamot, and juniper. Okay, so I sprayed this on earlier. And right now I'm in the dry down stage. So let's get to, in the opening, you get the lavender, you get the bergamot. You do it right from the break. You get the lavender, the bergamot. You know, the thing I like about, well, I'm gonna say love. The thing I love about this fragrance is how it transitions from the opening right to the dry down. Almost two different scents. Because the floral with the lavender and the bergamot in the opening is just absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful mixture, and it still has this warmth to it in the opening. Really does. But the warmth increases as it dries down. Okay, so in the opening we have lavender, bergamot, and juniper. That's in the opening. The floral in this fragrance is, you can say it's abundant, but it's toned down. There's a lot of floral in here, but it's toned down. In the middle you got geranium, jasmine, and the woody notes come in with the cedar. All right. Oh man, it's a warm floral fragrance. You know, the floral isn't like loud and out there. The floral is calm and settled. It's a nice, cool weather fragrance. It really is. And then on the dry down, you have patchouli, ambiguous, cypress oil, sandalwood, and vetiver. The sandalwood, to me, to my nose, is what really brings the dry down to life. It really does. And the patchouli. The patchouli comes in and calms everything down, because when you first spray the bergamot and the lavender, it sticks with it for a nice good little while. To me, on my skin, it does. It sticks with it for a good little while. It's a beautiful opening and it's a beautiful dry down. The opening is mildly warm, but it's more floral and citrusy with that warmth to it. And then as it dries down, it becomes, the floral is still there. The citrus is gone, but the floral is still there. And the woody notes with the sandalwood and the cedar comes in, and it just mellows to a nice, warm, woody, spicy fragrance. It really does. Beautiful. Yeah. I mean, for $1.50, you can't lose with it. You really can't. It's forgotten, but it's not forgotten. House of Xerjoff Fars. Gorgeous fragrance. Like I said, This size, $1.50. I did see on one website, I can't remember what it was, they wanted like $4.90. And I think that was for the larger size. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. As old as the fragrance is and the amount of fragrance that are out there that has a similar DNA to this, I wouldn't suggest paying $4.90 for this fragrance. Not even the larger size. I would get the smaller size, because this is a fragrance where you don't have to overspray. 3, maybe 4 sprays at the most, and you are good. That's how powerful it is. 4 sprays at the most, and you're good. And then last year, if you overspray with this, it could become a nuisance. So don't overspray with it. Because I'm the king of overspray. I will overspray and Conan a bottle in a minute. But this one, you see that, hey, I don't overspray with it. There's certain fragrances that you cannot overspray, because when you spray your fragrance on you and you leave out, it's going to be with you for the rest of the day. All right? I'm telling you, it's going to be with you for the rest of the day. So you're the one that have to put up with it until you can get to a shower and wash it off. So this one, do not overspray. I wouldn't even say 4. I would say 3 sprays at the most, because that's a lot of people had the misconception that it was oud in here, but there's no oud in here. There's no oud at all. It's just a nice, powerful, potent, floral, woody fragrance. It really is. It really is. And it transitions beautifully from the opening to the dry down. Like I tell you, that lavender and that bergamot, to my nose, I'm still getting it. I'm still getting it in the opening. But maybe like 3 hours later, oh man, when that thing, because when it first opened, it's in the living room kicking the TV over and throwing over the tables and everything. It's out there, but in a calm way. He knocked on the door first. He knocked on the door first before he came in there tearing up everything. And when it settled down and sat on the floor and chilled out for a little while, yeah, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. Longevity, I would give it at least 7 hours. The sillage, the sillage is just perfect because it's a potent fragrance. It is. Now, if you overspray with it, oh man, you going nuclear. They're gonna smell you coming. I'm telling you, they're gonna smell you coming. To me, it's a good, cool, cold weather fragrance. In the high heat, oh man, this sucker will carry. If you're bold enough to wear it, now I wore it in the high heat, but I only did 2 sprays, and it projected. It was just awesome. Everybody smelled it, especially when it dried down. Oh man, it was a nice, warm, inviting fragrance on the dry down in the high heat to me. 2 sprays. Now, even though I'm the king of Overspray, this one was just 2 sprays because I knew what I was dealing with. That's one thing about your fragrances. You have to know what you're dealing with before you spray it, and the amount of sprays that you give yourself. Okay? That's the #1 rule in fragrances. Know what fragrance it is that you're dealing with. All right, all DNAs aren't the same. All right, okay. So let's go over the notes once more. Lavender, bergamot, and juniper in the opening, and you get all of that. In the opening, you do absolutely beautiful. You get all of that. You get a hint of the woody notes that come in there, and I think that's where people get misled in thinking that it's oud, but it's not oud. All right, and then in the middle you got geranium, jasmine, and cedar. That cedar comes in there in the opening, peeks its head in there slightly for a short while, and gives it that beauty, that warmth, and that to it. And drying down on the base notes, you got ambergris, patchouli, cypriol oil, sandalwood, and vetiver. The sandalwood comes in there when he really comes in there, and yeah, adds that nice sweet Billy D vibe to it. Settle down and say, yeah baby, you know how Billy D do, with his smooth self back in the day. Everybody loved Billy D. Yeah, like I said, $1.50. You shouldn't pay no more than, with taxes and all said and done, should be about $1.60 at the most, especially for this size. And that's all you need. You do not need the larger size in this fragrance. You don't, because it's that good, and it'll last you a lifetime, because you don't have to overspray. You don't need a high amount of sprays with this fragrance. So you can get the smaller size for $1.50 off of discount websites, and you'll be happy. All right, it's a good fragrance to add to your collection. It really is, especially when the cool weather get here. I would say, me, I'm not a stickler between seasons when it comes to fragrance. I wear it when I want to wear it, but for those of you who are, this is a cool, cold weather fragrance, okay? Just for the depth and the warmth in it. And you can get away with the amount of sprays you want because it's cold, but in the high heat, this sucker's gonna kick butt. I'm telling you, it's gonna kick butt. for sure. Okay. All right. It's forgotten, but it's not forgotten. All right, fam. All right. The House of Xerjoff. The fragrance is Fars. About 150. Last time for the notes: lavender, bergamot, and juniper in the opening. In the middle, you have geranium, jasmine, cedar. And the base, you got amber, patchouli, cypress oil, sandalwood, and veteran. It's a 2012 release. Therefore, it falls in the category of forgotten, but not forgotten. All right, fam. First time viewers, thank you for stopping by Suits and Scents. Once again, before you make any decisions, go back, check out some of the other videos from Suits and Scents. Go from there. Continue, viewers and subscribers. Much love. Can't stop, won't stop, not gonna stop. It's not gonna happen. All right, fam. To the next one. Deuces.